What you're about to see is a dream come true. I'm not just attending the 55th Bassmaster Classic, I've been invited to co-host it with the legends, Tommy Sanders, Mark Zona, and Davey Hite. Suffice it to say that sitting at the set of the Bassmaster Classic doing live TV and talking about bass fishing was absolutely surreal and something I'll never forget. Zona and Tommy suggested that while I was in Texas, I had to link up with Kirk Kirkland to catch Alligator Gar. After we wrapped up 3 days of our live broadcast, I jumped in the car and drove 3 hours to Livingston, Texas to fish the Trinity River for a fish that has been in existence for 100 million years. I catch a few on lures, but I'm hoping for an upgrade in size. On day 2, I hooked 2 of my biggest alligator gar yet. Uncharted Waters with Peter Miller is presented by Invincible.
Difficult to figure out and rewarding at other times. Lake Ray Roberts is just a great spot to contest this battle of the best in the business for the top spot in the world of bass fishing. Here's a view of our spot. We're down there somewhere under that stage right there. All right, we've got we got a first-time visitor.
Oh, yeah.
A VIP here, first time to the Classic.
It's a big fish
not
man.
his first time on stage at tournaments. Over 300 tournaments for this man, Peter Miller, and his team winning $4 million through the years. Incredible stuff.
Wow.
3-time World Sailfish Champion. Oh, my gosh, what a resume. And we got him here at the Bassmaster Classic. You know him from Bass to Billfish, too, so should be very familiar to bass fishing fans. Peter Miller, we are so happy to have you in here. Oh my goodness, there was your sturgeon trip we just saw from British Columbia. If you're familiar with saltwater fishing and successful saltwater fishing offshore, it's Peter Miller. I mean, 3-time World Sailfish Champion, one of the winningest teams of all time. An insane amount of money. I won't even mention the figure.
Yeah, I don't need the IRS, Tommy, to be talking about that. I appreciate the kind words. But as we see here, this is a spectacle. There's a lot of phenomenal fishermen here. Inside the convention center, didn't quite make the cut, and there's 56 guys out there fishing. Their hearts out right now. And you see a fish come to the boat. Just when you're down on your luck and you feel like it may not happen, you get that bite. The rod almost gets yanked out of your hand. He said, hey, wake up. You're my cameraman. Did you fall asleep on me? And then you got the giant parties all around, 150,000 people gathering in this area. This is unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it. It's such an honor to be here and watch these guys do what they do best.
You said that it's not like in your world. You say so the size of it does not compare to your world, but you have a lot of people show up for it's not as sort of tightly organized around weigh-ins and stuff like that, though, right?
This is like boots on the ground. This is just people showing up from all over to watch history. You know, this is, Tommy, as you know, Davey, you know better than all of us. I mean, this is making history, and people are witnessing it live, and it's an incredible spectacle. And there's not a big enough arena. There's an arena that I'm looking past the camera at that has so many seats you can't even imagine. I said, well, why isn't it here? Why isn't the way in here? They said it's not big enough. Right. And I looked around, I thought, this is like a concert arena.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not. We don't have that in saltwater. So this is something really, really special that we have here, and to watch the best of the best do it, sitting next to one of the best.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, this is incredible.
Started the day with 54 pounds and 5 ounces, needs 14.3, 22 pounds, 10 ounces. And now you just weighed in the 15 biggest bass in Bassmaster Classic history, beating Kevin Van Dam's record of 69 pounds, 11 ounces.
Well, here we are in Livingston, Texas. I just drove down from Dallas. We were filming the Bassmaster Classic, millions of viewers, lots of long hours, great fishermen, incredible bags of fish. But while I was here, I was talking to my co-hosts, Mark Zona, Tommy Sanders, Davey Hite, and they said, you gotta come fishing with Kirk Kirkland in Livingston, Texas in the Trinity River for alligator gar. I've never caught an alligator gar. and something I really don't do, you know. I mean, I pretty much bill fish, and to be able to come to a different part of the country and target a species I've never caught before, and with one of the best guys. Kirk Kirkland's known for catching big fish. He's got about 100 world records. Hopefully we'll get him. It's a beautiful day. It's, you know, in the 70s already, a little foggy, a little mysterious out here as we're going to the river. So day one, here we go. Hey, Kirk.
Hey, good morning, sir.
How you doing, man?
Oh, doing great.
I can't believe we're meeting up. You know, Zona and Tommy Sanders were telling me I got to fish with you.
Yeah.
Great to meet you, man.
Welcome to Texas. Yeah, we had some good luck with them, so maybe you're as lucky as they are.
It looks like an arapaima mixed with like an alligator.
They are. They're air breathers.
Yeah,
so they come up and breathe air. So they have lungs and gills, so they're able to do both. So they're pretty. Been around 100 million years.
100 million years, I think one of the oldest fish.
One of the oldest fish in the world.
After hosting the Bassmaster Classic for like 4 days, we were up at 5 a.m. We'd going to bed at midnight, waking up at 5, and we never stopped. And I'm just happy to be out here fishing and, watch these guys fish and talk about it. It's fun. I love it. But this.
Let's go catch one.
Yeah, let's go catch one. All right, let's do it.
Let's go get it.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yes, sir.
Presented by Invincible Boats. When you're serious. Mercury. Go boldly. Starbright. Clean and protect. Yeti. Built for the wild. I'm in Livingston, Texas with Captain Kirk Kirkland to try and check a prehistoric alligator gar off my bucket list. We head to a spot upriver where the fish are stacked.
All those fish you see coming up right in to the left of that current is going to be gar.
Okay.
Occasionally.
Oh yeah, I
you'll
just
see
saw one right there.
up there.
Yep. So they come up and breathe. Like how often do they have to breathe?
They don't have to breathe because they have gills also.
Oh, there's one right
yeah,
here.
There was one right here. But they will come up to get that gulp of air because they like to.
Okay.
It's a habit to get some shot a lot of times with a bow and arrow.
There's gar popping up all over the place taking breaths. And you said they don't need to take breaths, but they
No,
just
sir, they have
like
gills.
to.
They have gills and lungs.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, they're everywhere. I can hear them. I see them everywhere you look.
There he is. There he is. Fish on.
All right. That feels good. Feels like a decent fish. Of course, I want to keep setting the hook almost. There he is. I snagged him in the.
Yep, you got him
Wow.
in the back.
That's
the
when you know
backside.
you're good, huh?
Yeah.
First alligator gar with Kirk Kirkland. Look at that. That's so cool. Tell you, this is a little bit of a workout, Kirk. I kind of thought, between the casting and the reeling and the setting the hooks, it gets a little sweaty up here.
Yes, sir, it does.
I like it. I need that after sitting at the desk for 4 days.
You son of a gun. There.
Son of a gun.
Pop
All
that
right.
was a weasel.
First release.
Yeah, we didn't get that photo yet.
Hey man, we don't need it. We got it on video.
Yeah.
That was awesome, man. That was fun. I tell you what, how big was that fish?
40 pound.
40-pound fish, and I'm like literally dripping sweat. My glasses are fogged up. I can't imagine what the next fish will be. After landing my first alligator gar, I get back to the bow to make another 100 casts, hoping for an upgrade. Feels good. Almost pulled a hammy on that one. Oh, that's a nice one. Big tail. Big tail compared to the last one.
Oh yeah, he's hooked in the right.
Oh yeah, no, he's hooked in.
Just behind the head.
Yeah. Ooh.
And that's just a baby.
Bigger than the last one.
Oh yeah.
How big is this sucker?
55 pounds, 60 pounds maybe.
Man, it looks like they got 2 rows of teeth.
They do.
Oh.
2 rows of teeth on the top and one on the bottom. Come here.
That is some funky looking fish. Although this fish was smaller compared to others, it still hit the 60-pound mark and had me itching to hook a giant.
Skeleton go. Yep. Bye-bye. And let you wipe
Dude, I
slobber
stayed.
off.
Yeah, that is straight out of the refrigerated section
of the sushi bar. Yeah, sushi bar that got closed down for penalties. Oh man, well, sorry Mercury, I'm gonna have to ask you for a new shirt.
After casting lures all day, we decided to wrap it up and prep for day 2 of fishing.
So Kurt, what are you thinking?
Well, tomorrow we're gonna head downriver and we're gonna use a lot of bait. We're not gonna cast lures tomorrow, so we're gonna change totally.
Okay.
And although you're a great lure fisherman, let's see how good of a bait fisherman you are.
All right, perfect. Let's wrap it up. I'll reel this one in and let's head back to the ramp and we'll do it again tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Citizen, better starts now. Seakeeper, fight the fish and not the roll. Gemlux, demand the best. Gator Step, premium flooring and decking. It's day 2 in Livingston, Texas with Captain Kirk Kirkland, and we head back out in search of larger alligator gar. We spent yesterday casting lures. Now, it's time to fish with dead baits in a different part of the river, where Kirk has had great success.
Dude, yesterday was unbelievable. Finally got my first big gar. For me, it was big. You know, I know you like your big gar here, but that was a nice fish, and I'm beat up, I'm bruised. I threw like 500 casts. But so what do you think we should do today to try to look for the big gar?
We're gonna run downriver and throw out some pieces of cut bait
Okay.
on the bottom.
Good.
So we're on.
I need a break, dude. My shoulder's tired. Yeah, ripping those casts.
I don't want to send you to the doctor.
Yeah.
So we'll just go down here and catch you a big one on bait. You can just sit here and relax.
I like that.
Drink your coffee.
Yeah, I got coffee today. I feel like, you know, very relaxed. I feel good. I know I know the routine now, but I think we're in the right spot. I think I'm excited for today. Day 2, let's get it.
Let's get it.
All right.
Okay, Peter.
All right, Coach, what are we doing?
What we're trying to do here, we're in a hole, a deeper hole of water right here.
Uh-huh.
And these fish, this is a sandbar right down through here. And they
Okay.
come up this sandbar feeding. So what I'm trying to do is when I throw that out there is get it right off the edge of that drop off. It'll go about 6 to 7 feet and then all of a sudden it'll drop off to like 11 feet.
Okay.
And they'll come up that drop off because they're catching a lot of fish and a lot of dead fish as they're coming down the river will pile up in there. And so they've learned that they can catch those fish.
Okay, so they like kind of laying down low, like most fish want to be like kind of low and then be able to attack, right?
Right.
Ambush spots and
Definitely
comfort zones.
Yes, sir.
So we're putting bait on. What kind of bait we using?
We got some drum today and some buffalo.
Okay. So you're gonna cast it out with that
Yes,
cork, and there's a sliding cork, right?
Yes, sir. It slides about 11 to 12 feet up the line. And we're gonna put 3 of these out today.
Okay.
We'll just set that one right in there.
All right. Yesterday, using the lures, you know, as you go to set the hook, you're just like, and the back of the rod bangs into this, and I could feel it like going, and I didn't realize what it was going to look like, and I took my shirt off, and I was like, huh, that's pretty good.
Well, you got them guns.
Yeah, it's the pipes, you know.
After putting out the spread, it didn't take long to get our first bite.
Oh, there goes that one.
That's a good one. And then he stops, and then he goes. So right now, we don't know if he's just sitting there, just kind of chewing on it, or just laying there waiting to make the next move to try to get it down his throat, or did he leave? What do you think?
He's holding it. If you look at the float is drifting
Yes.
downstream.
Uh-huh.
It would not be drifting unless he had it.
Okay.
See, the bait will be laying on the bottom if he don't have it.
Ah.
So the float will never move.
Okay.
And that float is drifting to the left.
Yeah. He's really got it, huh?
Yeah, he's got it.
What are we gonna do?
We're gonna follow him.
It's really going now, huh?
Sorry,
Power
guys.
poles, yeah. We got double bites going. We got two fish eating right now. This one's been taking it for a while. I feel like he's actually got it. My cork is just popped up way down there. I'm about half a spool right now.
I'm gonna crank again.
Okay. Hope this guy's still there.
Oh yeah.
We're just taking up slack now. on 2 baits. We're motoring towards them. Taking up the slack. Gotta hope this guy's still there. It's time to go, guys. Here we go. We're gonna stick them. Oh man, my bail opened on me.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
For your official Uncharted Waters merch, go to unchartedwaterstv.com. Invincible boats, when you're serious. Mercury, go boldly. Starbright, clean and protect.
It's time to go, guys. Here we go. We're gonna stick them.
There you go. Now you got it. That's good enough. You got it now.
How'd you like that move?
That's good.
That's a good tail kick.
That's a little good kick. When you can't get their head up, that's a pretty good sign. You can come underneath.
Oh yeah, nice one. Bigger than yesterday. Not going very far, but you look thicker than yesterday. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good fish.
How big is that?
70 pounds.
Damn, look at that. Look at that fish.
Yeah, they don't make long runs, but they dog you up and down all around the boat and never give up.
You can tell I've been under the boat a few times.
A couple. I'll hold this one while you're catching that.
Oh, you think it's time?
Yep.
Okay.
Very much.
All right, here we go again. Getting my morning workout in. We call this the Gar workout. Here we go.
Getting 2 bites simultaneously is very exciting. The fact that you can let one fish to continue to run with a bait in its mouth while fighting another is pretty cool.
Didn't know he's caught yet.
Woohoo!
Landing my biggest alligator gar yet and grabbing the second rod for a double was a lot of fun.
All right. Let's see how big this fish is.
Both fish were exactly the same size, about 100 pounds apiece and over 60 years old.
Man, that's a nice one. Man, that is so cool. I'm stoked.
Finally.
Yeah, dude. That was really, that's some fight. And the patience you gotta have to wait
Yes, sir.
for this kind of fish to come up, this size fish.
Well, even the bite, the bite was
Look at that.
slow, and then
Look at the mouth. Oh, man. Look at that. Look at how the jaw hinges right there. Look at all the mites on his face.
they're the only fish they get on in freshwater.
Kiss. Wah! Couple of 20s.
Yeah, at least 20.
Couple of dinosaurs right here in the Trinity River.
They were probably hatched about the same time.
Yeah, about 60 years ago.
Yes, sir.
And those are the spots, those lines up on top of their heads
Yeah,
are where the joints move, huh?
yeah, where they can open that mouth and catch a bigger fish.
Yeah. God, it's so much easier than lures. Oh my God, this is like a breeze, dude. I could catch 1,000 of these.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I tortured you yesterday.
Oh man, I'm beat up. My shoulder hurts, my bicep hurts. And now you waited, you beat me up to get me to the big boys. All right, coming in. All right, it's Twin Town.
His jaw right there, see,
Yeah.
this moves too, see?
Hinge
Like a
jaws,
snake, yeah.
and on the head,
Yep.
and on the sides. You can see his head expanding, and his eyes are looking at me. Look at that.
Yeah.
If you put it on that front, okay. Are you kidding me, bro? You did that on purpose. I was literally like,
Get ready, guys.
oh yeah. The size of that tail. Those are the tails we've been seeing. That was a lot of fun, man. That's crazy how big these things are. Prehistoric. Kirk was telling me that they shipped these to Japan in about 2 inches of water, bigger fish than this. And they do a 15-hour flight and they go in their ponds or wherever they want to put them and they swim off. So you can just, these fish could pretty much live on land. Kurt, I'm out of breath. You've caught too many, we've caught too many, thank you. He took an ounce off. We caught too many fish. I'm burnt. I loved it. And it was a special trip, man. Thank you so much for this. This is a, you know, it really, truly is a fish of a lifetime. You guys got to come out and try this. These are big, giant, prehistoric beasts. It's really cool to see in the river here. Incredible. Thank you so much, man. I'm winded. It's pretty amazing to come to an area like this and catch these giant fish and learn about a whole new fishery that I never knew about, and I've been fishing my entire life. So that's what I love about this.
For additional content and social media, please visit us at unchartedwaterstv.com.
Thank you. That was a nice release.